We live our life nowadays at really a high speed. And the way we move, the way we communicate, the way we make money, all of them are really speedy. That's why we lose peace. We are running out of peace, and we don't see the beauty along the path we go past. But in meditation, it is a good news for all of us. Meditation can help reduce the speed of the mind. And if you practice meditation often, you are a regular meditation practitioner, you will realize how meditation can reduce the speed of your mind and increase the degree of peace in each activity of the life. Now it's time to meditate again. So look for the best favorite corner when we want to sit, and then you may drink a glass of warm water and then settle down. You can sit on the floor, you can sit on the chair, you can sit on the cushion, wherever you like, as long as the back is kept erect, in order to prevent yourself from the pain. Now you are ready, and I am ready. So we close the eyes softly. Close the eyes so softly. There is no reason to force the eyelids so tight. We just allow them to touch one another softly. Feel the relaxation that's increasing right now. We can take a good deep breath in order to relax and release all the tensions. Breathing, when it's deep, it helps relax and release at the same time. Relax the entire physical body now, as if it is dipped into the lake of relaxation. Every part of the body is relaxed. Once the body is relaxed, the mind is getting more relaxed as well. And the mind is now going at a slower speed because we are now ready to meditate. When we take a deep breath deeper into the body, now let's do it. The passage of the in-breath doesn't end at the lungs. It goes deeper down into the stomach. Now try again another time. It goes and reaches the middle of the stomach. Then it starts to turn out. Now we learn the far end of the in-breath. We know now where it is. The turning point of the breath is inside the middle of the stomach. This is where the mind is supposed to come to a standstill, right inside. This is the point of really good balance. It is where the body is in good balance. It is also where the mind is in best balance. So the turning point of the breath is where the physical body and the balance of the mind come to meet. We get connected, both body and mind, over here. So allow the mind to come in and stay inside at the turning point here. The mind now learns to settle down peacefully at the turning point. The mind is slower and slower as time passes by. When the mind starts to stop, peace starts to grow. So we feel more peace right inside the center of the stomach now. Peace will happen every time the mind starts to stop, and we have learned, we have practiced little by little how to keep the mind stop and stay still right here. Learn slowly to keep the mind still inside together. The process will be little by little. We don't use high speed to make the mind stop. We use a low speed, slower, slower, until the mind learns to stop. And peace will grow. in the area of the center of the body. At the turning point here is the kingdom of peace, and Lord Buddha specifies the shape of the mind at the kingdom of peace here, that it is of a sphere. So the mind is still in the kingdom of peace, in a sphere environment. There exists a sphere form of the mind right inside the stomach. We take a deep breath again to reconfirm the existence of peace in the form of the sphere. The original state of the mind is bright, as taught by Lord Buddha. So the sphere inside is shining bright. Just be there and experience the feeling of brightness in a sphere form gradually. Just be there and welcome brightness inside. It's like the moon shining bright in the mind. So we just welcome the appearing full moon inside our mind together. Let the full moon rise high in the middle of the body. Now speed of the mind is becoming zero. The mind learns to stand still. Every time the mind is motionless, we are creating peace. We can generate peace by having the mind motionless. If the mind stops driving, it's like we park the mind right inside the center of the body. Each time we park the mind, peace arises and the moon is riding high. If we park the mind, the moon rides high. So now enjoy the riding moon shining aglow in the center of the body for a while. Now let our shining moon share its light to everyone. When we have peace from being motionless, but others are still speedy, they don't have peace like we are having now, we can share the feeling of peace from our motionlessness to them. The silvery light of the moon is spreading to all sides. 360 degrees, we expand the mass volume of brightness of our inner moon. It glows in all directions, and we can share peace to everyone. In everyday life, we learn how to slow down, and when we talk to them, they will notice the change we have made. We are slower, and then they will learn from us how to slow down again. So the know-how of slowing down can be transferred. We recommend them how to slow down the mind, how to get more peace, how to see more beauty of everyday life. So now we are the beginning of peace for all of the folks we have contact. Before we leave the speed zero moment, we can count down slowly from 9 to 0. Let the speed be 0 always, or as much as we can hold. From 9 to 0. And then, if we are ready, really slowly, we can open up. Take a good deep breath again to confirm the existence of the turning point, the point where the speed of the mind is always 0. Welcome back to the world. When you come back this time, you are better off. The mind is more peaceful. You learn how to slow down the speed of the mind. Every time you meditate, you are happier. Congratulations for being able to slow down and talk to people who you know about how to slow down the speed of the mind by teaching them meditation and the turning point. Have a good time, have the best time with the mind that is slower until we meet again next time. สวัสดี